Hi, and welcome back to another episode of That's the V, where we talk about fashion people, and creatives in the industry. Today, I have a really special guest from El Paso, Texas, but that now lives in LA, which is super exciting, and I love it. Melissa, so I'm going to let you introduce yourself and tell us about how you made it happen in the industry where you work in, and just let us know.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me here, for thinking of me. My name's Melissa. I'm an actress from El Paso, and I now live here in LA. I moved here to pursue acting. I've been acting for, I want to say, maybe like 10 years.
Oh my God.
That's weird.
Okay. No, it goes by so fast because even like modeling, when I started, I was like 13.
Yeah.
So now it's like, it's more than, it's been more than 10 years.
Yes.
Insane.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Well, look at us.
I know.
Yes. Well, okay. So my career, I guess I started taking classes and having an interest for acting when I was living in El Paso, and I would just, watch movies and would always watch behind the scenes of movies. And it was like, that's so fun. Like, I want to do that.
How did it happen? Like, how did it come to life?
Yeah. I'm like, how are they doing this? This is like, such a cool job. So I wanted to do the same thing. So I would research. I knew you had to move to LA, be in Hollywood, of course.
Yeah.
But, I was only maybe like 13, 14 at the time. So I started taking acting classes, which is kind of like the only thing, at least that I found in El Paso. So I started taking acting classes. Then I did musical theater in Juarez.
Okay. Yes.
And that really got me in,
invested,
and I got training, and I was like, once I did that, I was like, this is what I want to do.
Okay.
Forever.
You experienced it and you felt it. And
I loved it so much. And it was, we did theater for el Centro Cultural Paso del Norte. So it was this huge theater, and we would do like,
it's very beautiful.
Yes, it's so big. It's not like you're doing a little play. No, it's it was an actual
real deal.
Yes, it was an actual production. We had like thousands of people show up. So, that was kind of like my first entry.
And the fact that you were doing like theater, like live acting, I think that's so hard. Like, I feel like at least behind the camera, like people can edit it and like you can do retakes and here you're literally like interacting with people. I don't know how you can do that.
I know.
But the fact that you love it so much.
To be honest, like theater is the best training for actors because of that, because you do it a lot during rehearsal. So when you're in front of a live audience, you can, deliver. So it's great training. So
that's a
good one. Theater.
That's a good one. If you want to do
start doing acting, yes.
Okay.
So I did that for, I think 2-3 years. I was in high school, and then I applied to Televisa in Mexico City.
Yeah.
I was able to get in. I moved to Mexico City. I was 17, 18.
Wow.
So again, like
super young.
Yeah.
I remember seeing you though. I remember like seeing like Melissa moved to Mexico City and is now like gonna be part of you. What's happening?
I know. I'm just so but you've seen it all because we've known each other for a very long time. So it's really cool.
It is insane to see, like, I feel people that are part in the creative industry see where we were then and see where we're here like now and the growth. And that's why I really wanted to do this podcast, because I felt like I've met so many amazing people throughout my path of life where creatively it's not easy. I feel to like get to these places and these positions. And I think it's important to talk about how we did it, like how you made it happen. So you were in Mexico City.
And I want to kind of piggyback on that. I feel like there's so many people from El Paso that are in the industry. Like people I met in El Paso or people that I've met here in LA and that are from El Paso, you know, so I'm like, wow.
People don't know like how much talent there is in El Paso, Texas, and then how it's grown and how we're like spread out in different cities. Because even in New York, I ran into people and like, oh, like El Paso. I'm like, how did I not know that you were from where I'm from?
I know. Also, El Paso has grown so much. Like now that I live here in LA, it's going to be my 5th year here in LA, which is also crazy to see this. So like I'm telling you all these years, I'm like, whoa, like how did that happen?
So fast.
Every time I go back, I'm like, wow, it has just grown so much as a city. And the people. So anyway, I was in Mexico City. I did El SEA for 2 years. And that's just like very intense training. You're there from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Oh my gosh.
Taking classes like dance, singing, acting on camera, movement, speech, everything.
Okay.
So it's really good training. I honestly think I learned, most of my acting foundation there, I would say. Like I learned how to cry there. I did. Yes. It's very, was very
well, from what I've heard with the SEA, they also like bring in actors in the industry that are experienced or that like would work with you or it was a very cool experience because from like day one you see working actors that are in telenovelas and the soap operas. Sometimes they go and brush up their skills. So sometimes they would like just take a dance class, like jump in class with you and be like a classmate. Or you would be walking in Televisa and like bump into other like famous actor you grew up watching on TV. So, you know, it just felt like, oh, like I'm part of this. Like there's like, you know, eating right there. We're in the same room now.
Yes. So, but as far as teaching, they wouldn't really teach, though there's really good teachers, also working actors, or they've been in the industry for a very long time. So it was an amazing school, and I really miss it. It was you know, now that I think about it, I'm like, oh my gosh, it was so much fun. It's just, you know, acting is playing. So we just play. Like you would go to school to play. I didn't even take a notebook.
And I love it because I feel like I admire the like acting industry so much because it's what we all like feel like when we take a break from something, we just want to watch like binge watch some show, like a movie, and to be able to have the talent to just interpret those emotions on a screen, on a stage. I think it's just like so admirable. Like I feel like I wanted to do acting at some point, and I've done like little classes here and there, but I get so nervous. Like how do you even get through the like nervous?
Oh my God. I feel very nervous when I like walk down a runway. When I'm like bottling it, like, oh my gosh, you know? So I feel like it's the same nerves. Yes. Well, I feel like, you know, acting, like I feel very comfortable acting because I just know what I'm gonna, well, not exactly what I'm gonna do, but what I'm gonna, like, what's gonna happen. You know, if I was like doing stand-up comedy or something, like, that would be
like improv or something.
Yes. Improv is, you know, I've done improv training because it's a very good skill to have for acting. But yes, you just
prepared mentally that you know what's coming to you and how you need to react.
Exactly. Yes. You know, you're going through like a roller coaster, but you kind of like know what's going to happen.
Like although it's like nervousness in there, I feel like you're still mentally prepared for it.
Yes.
Okay.
I will tell you, I had a very crazy experience. I was living in Mexico City and I got hired to like present to be an actor. I was doing like a segment in El Auditorio Nacional, which is, you know, like the biggest auditorium in Mexico. Like 10,000 people fit there. Yeah. And I got hired and they knew I had like background in theater and I had rehearsed and, you know, like when nobody's there and it was like great. And then once it was the day of and you could feel like the energy and just like the sound of the crowd, like I went to the bathroom. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't tell anyone that I'm feeling like this. And I was just like, it was almost my time to go on the stage. And I had this, I wish I had more footage on this. Because I feel like this was like 2016 when like Instagram wasn't that popular.
Yeah. It was barely.
So it was just like me alone on the stage talking.
That's so nerve-wracking.
Yes. I had it memorized, but I had to like walk and do this whole thing. And I'm talking to the audience.
Yeah. It's not like you're on stage and just focus with one person. It's like
exactly. I was talking to the fourth wall. And I was, you know, like doing breathing exercises. And people were
like getting nervous of like you're just telling me this right now.
And people were like coming up to me like, "Are you ready?" And I'm like, you know, on the en las piernas, like ready to enter the lights, the stage.
Yes.
I was so nervous. I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And as soon as like I went to the stage and like the lights hit me, I just felt relaxed.
Okay.
Yeah. Like all the nerves like went away.
Like and you were just in yourself.
I just powered through. I don't know what happened.
Oh, amazing. I feel like that's definitely like you have to have that gift. Like you have to love it and have that passion.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I would freeze. Like I would be out there and be like, it's like, no, I'll just run, wait, walk. Someone needs to do the speech because I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, no, it's. I think it's definitely a skill, a gift. But I think just because, you know, I don't know, I love it, and I'm sure you feel the same way with modeling.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely it like the energy you get from it. I feel for me, it's that like the energy I get from meeting the people and like doing a runway and just connecting with designers and makeup and everyone. For me, that like feeds my soul. So I'm thinking for you, it's the same way as the energy of like the public. And I feel like just being like a character.
Yeah.
Even with modeling, I feel like I do have to portray like, oh, this is like edgy and dark and like I'm not like dark, like all like edgy and stuff. Like I love being edgy, but I feel like I'm more curly than anything.
Yes, of course.
But it's like, okay, no, like I want to be this like edgy person and like get that vibe across like the stage and all the things. So I understand that feeling, but once you put me into talking, that's when I'm like, what? Like I have to memorize what? Like, it's hard. So I admire that when it comes to like reading scripts and learning a script and interacting with another actor or actress.
Yes.
I want to talk about like the experiences you've had that have like really highlighted your career. I know you have done a few films and series, and I know I saw you like in Ruthless.
Yeah.
That was exciting. I was like, oh my gosh, I know her.
Thank you.
So what's been like a favorite like experience so far, or something that you thought like, wow, when you got the notification that you were gonna be part of something more exciting or bigger than you thought? What was it?
Yeah. I feel like I've gotten, very excited with every project that I get into because they have been getting, I don't want to say like bigger, but, you know, like more special. You know, the first film I booked, I was able to act with Kristen Davis from Sex and the City. And that was like, wow, very exciting. I think I went straight to callback for some reason.
Okay.
I think I got kind of lucky.
Yeah.
They booked me. It was the first thing I ever booked that was also SAG, which is part of the actors union. So it's like a legit project, you know?
Yeah, that's super exciting.
Yeah, so that was very exciting. Then second thing I booked was SWAT, which was here in LA, you know, which was also very exciting. Like SWAT or like TV show, like
people,
you know,
like
CBS.
talk about this and know it and like like that. Yeah.
Yes. Then I got, you know, a bigger role on a movie. So I said, yes, I have like 3 scenes, you know, not just one. I'm gonna like change outfits and yeah. So it's been kind of like a growing thing. And the last project, or actually it's not the last project I did, but one of my most biggest movies I have out there would be Ruthless.
Okay.
Which I got here when I was in LA. Yeah. It was a direct offer. I had worked with the producers, I know, which is very awesome because solely only like Leonardo DiCaprio, we had like
but
straight offer.
The fact that you have these connections already, that's exciting. And then that says a lot about you, I feel like, as a professional and as a person. I feel like ever since I know you, you're just like really easy to connect and like your energy is great. So
thank you.
I feel like they would see that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. I mean, I think it's the biggest compliment when somebody you've worked with before calls you again. So yeah, that's what happened with Ruthless. And it was such an amazing experience. You know, it was my biggest script. I'm almost like in every scene. I think it's the most viewed movie that I've been in. And my latest movie, which I actually went back to Juarez to film.
I saw that. I haven't seen it, but I've seen so much about it.
Yes.
Like everyone's like sharing, and especially because being from El Paso, Juarez, I think what we have is that it's so like passionate and everyone's like so proud of everybody and it's such a cool feeling. So I've definitely have seen so much noise around your movie, and I know there was like the premiere, and I knew you contacted me to do like,
oh my god, that's so right.
So I wish I could have been there. I know it was like September's always so crazy because of Fashion Week and the things in New York, of
course.
But I've been like following and everything. But so how can people watch it now that I know it's not like
well, it's not out yet, but it will be in a couple months. In a secret streaming platform. I don't know what. So we the cast doesn't know, but we will in a couple months. Like
Well, as soon as we know, we'll share it, and we'll like keep everyone updated.
So everyone can watch it. But that was an awesome experience too. It was my first feature film in Spanish. You know, it was all filmed in Juarez, and it's a very beautiful story. So I'm and we premiered at GIF, which is Guanajuato's International Film Festival. Very big film festival in Mexico. So it was like a dream.
I love that. It's like coming from Juarez and then just broadcasting in like around Mexico and even like the US because of El Paso. And I mean, I feel like there's just all this like little, or not even little, but movement in general in the film industry in the Southwest right now. I feel like Albuquerque, I mean, even Leonardo filming in El Paso.
I know.
Like, that was like, well, wait, what? Like, he's right here?
He was running
on the Paso Street. Yes. Like,
grew up.
I was like, I know, like we were watching it, my boyfriend and I mean, he's not from El Paso, so he's not like fully aware of the sentiment. I feel like we would get like watching these places being on the screen with Leonardo DiCaprio.
I know.
It was like such an experience, and I feel like El Paso definitely deserves more credit.
And hopefully more movies coming in.
That would be... It's definitely growing, so it's exciting. next, I want to talk about anything that you're really excited about, either in the industry, in your life, any like project you want to put out there.
Well, I told you this off screen, but people need to hear it. I'm very excited about Project Wedding.
Yes, I love Project Wedding.
Yes.
But that's so exciting though. And in LA, like that's such a cool feeling, I feel.
Yes, true. It's so awesome, and truly, like, I didn't want like wedding planning to consume me, but it is. So that's kind of like what I'm focusing on.
Inevitable. Like it really, my little sister's getting married next year in March. I mean, so that's where we're going for, but I'm helping her. So it also like, it's consuming both of us. Yeah. So I get it.
It's so awesome. I was like, oh, you know, just like something. But once you get into it, I'm like, the details, you know, I'm just like,
you're invested. And so I mean, it's your wedding. I feel like you have to be like fully like on set in your mode and everything.
It's fun. It's fun. But other than my wedding, I'm of course looking forward to Lepes coming out on streaming in the coming months. We don't know where, but it'll be on my social media whenever I know.
Yes.
And yes, but still auditioning. I mean, auditioning is something that I do. I mean, that I'll be doing for, I guess, the rest of my life.
You're like, until I can't.
Yeah. Until they just offer me roles, maybe. So yeah, just auditioning and hopefully, getting more projects before the wedding.
Yeah. I mean, balancing wedding and acting projects, I feel like would be a lot too.
It is. Yeah.
But I feel like we didn't really talk about like, how did you decide to make the move to come to LA? And like, how was that process to move to LA?
Oh my goodness. Well, I decided to move here to LA because when I was in El Paso, weirdly enough, a manager from LA contacted me through Instagram.
Oh, wow.
And this was like 2018, 2019. Wow. Like, again, like Instagram wasn't what it, what it is right now. And, you know, I would post things about acting. So he's like, hey, like, are you repped here in LA? So I wasn't. And he signed me. He helped me get an agency. So I had a manager and an agent.
Wow.
And together they were sending me to a lot of auditions.
Yeah.
This was before COVID.
Okay.
So
like right before.
Yeah, right before. So that's when auditions were still in person. Yeah. So I would fly to LA pretty regularly for these in-person auditions, which was awesome. I really miss it because not all auditions are in person now. You just have to do it from from your own home or unless you go somewhere else to film, but you miss that going in person to like the studios to audition, and it was
experience.
It was an experience. It's so exciting. So I was coming pretty frequently, and I said, I need it just makes sense. It just makes sense that I'm here. I moved 2019. COVID happened.
Oh, gosh.
I mean,
so you were like stuck.
Well, I went back. I went back to El Paso. Auditioned. Self tapes started becoming a thing. While I was in El Paso, I booked SWAT. I kept working.
Wow.
Until I was, until they started lifting
the restriction. Yeah.
And life started kind of happening.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I need to come back. And I was
there.
Yes. And I was coming to like a family trip to Disneyland.
Yeah.
And I booked a big commercial, a McDonald's commercial here in LA. Wow. So I was like, you know what? I feel like this is a sign.
Yeah.
So I stayed here.
And I think like being here is what like allows you to book things like that, even if they're not these huge productions, but even having like commercial work that can like, you can go show up, be there the next day if you need.
Yes.
I get that. I feel like that's when I'm in New York, it's so much easier we're missing a model or we're missing photography or whatever. And it's like, okay, can you be here in 2 days?
Yeah.
When I'm there, it's great because it's like, okay, I'm here.
Things are happening.
But like making the commute El Paso, New York is such a long commute.
Of course.
So
no, of course.
I get that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think it's very encouraging and like courageous to decide to make that move to come here, and because you came by yourself.
Yeah, right? By myself.
So like I feel like that's like the toughest part, like deciding like I'm gonna move away from my hometown, from my family, and then do what I love.
Yeah.
Like I feel like for me that's New York, but it's still like making it work where, okay, like I'll stay there a month and then come back and then like, see when we can make that work. So.
Yeah.
But
and you know what? I feel like today with social media and kind of like the entertainment industry changing, I feel like people can now live wherever they want, even if that's, you know, El Paso or any other city, and still have opportunities online. And, you know, you can travel, but you can truly live anywhere. You know, I feel like maybe 5-6 years ago, you had to be here.
Yeah, no, it's completely true. And I feel like social media is changing the game. Like, completely, even like for the whole entertainment industry, I feel like having a following is such a big thing now. Having like this certain content, like some people will get booked only because of that. So it's just like mixing like talent, but also your personal like content, which is, it's a lot. I feel like you yourself become like this like product.
I know. Yeah, no, social media is so important. I wouldn't say I kind of stayed away from it for a very long time. And I mean like TikTok and like the video forms. I think last year it clicked that I'm like, okay, I need to like make videos.
Do something.
So I always, you know, love photos and photography, and you know, that's what Instagram first was.
Yeah.
And then the videos, I mean, I'm kind of like jumping into the train like very late in the game.
No, I get that.
But you know, it's like, oh, since when like are videos more important than like photos?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it has been like such an insane transition, especially because I do social media marketing for brands and even like just also like hospitality businesses, hotels, and how much they're like, no, like, thank you for your photos, and like I know how to do photography, but it's like we want more video than anything. And it's been like such a switch. It's even like the algorithm. Like I still can get into TikTok. Like I know it's like almost like mandatory now because they'll apply for your TikTok handle, and it's like, no, you don't want that. Like, there's nothing interesting happening there.
I know. We really need to push ourselves.
It's so insane. Like
it's insane.
It's like for me it's like mixed feelings. Because I feel like I like respect the art of things, and like I want things like well done, but then there's like all these random things that just go viral, and I'm like, what do you do? Like, do I like stay like aesthetic and like very produced, or do I just like post a random video and see what happens?
I know.
Even for like castings and things like that. Like for like people or casting directors look into your page and like see who you are, get the sense of your work.
Yeah, no, I mean I'm on the same boat, to be honest. I feel like when it started, like what, 2019? I think 2020. You know, when everyone was pandemic and everyone was
invested in social media.
Yeah, you were just at home. You're like, what do you do? Yeah. You know, so and I kind of stayed away from it because I feel like TikTok was like the dances, you know, whatever.
It was like too much, like, I don't know.
And I was like, I'm just going to stay away from that. That seems like very like younger generation, but now it has grown so much. And I think it's been changing entertainment because, come on, you're like watching a movie, you know, you don't even finish it. It's like 2 hours. You pick up your phone, you start scrolling. Like, come on, you're really using social media and like scrolling to like entertain yourself.
Yeah, it's
so
of it now.
We'll see how
What
it happens.
happens.
And like with AI and everything.
Oh gosh,
Let's
that's
not
like
get started
that's
on that.
gonna be like a whole other
Yeah.
episode. But
Yeah.
lastly, do you have like any advice for anyone that wants to get into the acting industry or just the entertainment industry
Yes.
in general?
I guess going back to social media, like use social media to, you know, make your own projects, maybe like get discovered. Like for me, I don't want to say I got discovered, you know, I still have a long way to go, but I did get representation because of my social media.
Yeah.
So I think that's like a very big, you know, platform
to just have there and active.
Yeah. And I feel like a lot of good things come from it. So if you don't know where to start, you can start there on social media and just do, you know, a lot of research, I guess, you know, get representation, you know, treat it as a career. So, you know, you can start getting opportunities.
Yeah, that attention on what you want to do.
Yeah.
I feel like the cool thing about social media is being an artist and being able to like put your work out there as well. So no matter what it is, like musically or even like artwork, you never know who's watching, who's going to share it, and who's going to pay attention.
Seriously.
Which is insane. I feel like I've heard these stories where people's lives change from one day to another just because, like, Khalid also in El Paso, like one of the Kardashians listened to his song and it was out there, and then that's how he like got.
Oh, I didn't know that story.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So it was like I think it was Kylie.
Probably.
Yeah. But
one of the
was like, yes. She was like, listening to one of his songs in her videos. Like they were out on a trip. And then they were like, what's the song? Who is it? And he just like
blew up.
Yeah. They're like, I mean, there's probably more to it, but that's like also one of the parts that I've heard. And that's insane to me. Like, you never know where you're being viewed or being heard or like who's watching. Yeah. Which is a little bit crazy, but it's also, I feel like, can benefit you.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. And sorry, just one more thing. Yeah. And I do feel like if you want to do this for like, you know, the rest of your life, it's just also learning how to navigate the moments where like not a lot is like happening and just like treat it as a lifelong journey. Yeah. You know,
especially creatively, I think it's gonna keep changing.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's being able to get on the train and like how to grow with it and not just get like mentally stuck in like older ways or whatnot, because I know everything's evolving and I feel like it's evolving faster than it used to. But we're still here and we're making it happen and we're making it work.
Yes.
But I think that's all the time we have. And I just want to thank you for meeting me in LA and just having this conversation, sharing your experience. I'm excited to see the premiere for Lepes and all your projects coming up. So I'll be linking all your stuff and sharing it out there, and we'll see where we are in a year or whatnot. Let's see like what movies are you part of.
Yes, thank you so much. This was so nice. So special, of course.
Yeah, no,
two girls from El Paso.
I know, making it in bigger cities.
Yes,
exciting.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Well, and that's the V. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to follow at That's the V podcast on all platforms for more fashion content. And a big thank you to our sponsor, JAG Premier Advertising Agency. If you're looking to get on platforms like Hulu or Netflix, check out the link in the description.